Welcome to the show. Today, we're diving into David's passionate pursuit, transforming life with God's presence. Join us as we explore how embracing faith can bring about profound change and deepen our connection with the divine. Let's get started. As we dive into the stories of David transporting the Ark of the Covenant, we uncover a rich tapestry woven with passion, reverence, and celebration. These accounts from 2 Samuel and 1 Chronicles reveal how a deep, lived faith can truly transform our everyday lives. Through David's journey, we see the significance of aligning our actions with a heart that's focused on God's presence. In 2 Samuel 6:12, we find a pivotal moment. Now King David was told, "The Lord has blessed the household of Obed-Edom and everything he has because of the Ark of God." So David went to bring up the Ark of God from the house of Obed-Edom to the city of David with rejoicing. This verse beautifully illustrates David's desire to center his life and kingdom around God's presence. His actions remind us that seeking God is a journey filled with intention and joy. David's initial failure to transport the ark properly, as noted in earlier chapters, teaches us valuable lessons about the dangers of acting without understanding or respect for divine instruction. It's a humbling reminder of our need for guidance as we strive to walk in the way of Jesus, seeking wisdom in our daily decisions. As the ark finally makes its way to Jerusalem, we notice a shift in David's approach. In 1 Chronicles 15:1-28, his meticulous preparation showcases a renewed dedication to doing things the right way. He organizes the Levites, assigns specific roles, and emphasizes purity and reverence. He even commands the chiefs of the Levites to appoint their brothers as singers, playing loudly on musical instruments to raise sounds of joy. This joyful noise isn't just for show, it's a heartfelt expression of worship. Here we see how aligning our actions with our values can lead to a more meaningful faith experience. Our own lives can mirror this celebration when we apply the Jesus filter to our daily actions, ensuring they reflect love, humility, and respect for the sacred. However, David's exuberant worship wasn't without its critics. In 2 Samuel 6:16, we read that Michal, David's wife, saw King David leaping and dancing before the Lord, and she despised him in her heart. This reaction serves as a poignant reminder that living out our faith authentically can sometimes invite misunderstanding or criticism from those around us. In our own practice of faith, we might encounter similar challenges. Whether it's choosing forgiveness when others expect retaliation, or showing humility in a world that often values ego, our actions may not always be understood or appreciated. David's response to Michal highlights that his worship is not for human approval, but for God's glory alone. The arrival of the ark in Jerusalem was more than just a personal victory for David. It was a communal celebration. In 1 Chronicles 16, we see the feast and offerings, a moment of collective rejoicing and gratitude. David's appointment of Asaph and his brothers to minister regularly before the ark underscores the importance of community in sustaining faith. This serves as a call for us to nurture our own spiritual communities. Just as David ensured that the ark's presence was a shared blessing, we too can create spaces where love, support, and spiritual growth can thrive. This might involve engaging in regular fellowship, supporting one another through challenges, or simply being present for each other. Reflecting on David's journey with the ark reminds us of the transformative power of aligning our lives with God's presence. The stories from 2 Samuel 6:19-23 and 1 Chronicles 16 are not merely historical accounts. They serve as guiding lights for our own paths. They encourage us to celebrate God's presence in our lives with authenticity and joy, even when we face misunderstanding. As we navigate our daily lives, let's strive to embody the teachings of Jesus, prioritizing love, humility, and forgiveness. Through this lens, we can transform ordinary moments into sacred opportunities, bringing the wisdom of Jesus into every aspect of our lives. Thank you for joining us in this episode of David's Passionate Pursuit. We explored how embracing God's presence can transform our lives, guiding us through challenges and inspiring us to live with purpose. Remember, it's in that connection where true change begins. Until next time, stay inspired.